So if you play Madden, you've inevitably been burned a time or two by the infamous seam streak. So how it usually goes, your opponent will come out in some trips formation like this one or any spread formation, and they'll target that middle receiver, that number 2 receiver on that inside streak. And you'll come out in a defense to stop it, like cover 4, where the inside safety on that side is in a inside quarter. And what you'll find is that he simply won't be able to stop it. So I'll go ahead and snap the ball and target that streak, and I'll just hit him as soon as he passes that flat zone, and you'll have a nice little window to throw that ball. So I'm going to show you guys how to stop it. So the first thing to take note of is that I'm going to be doing this tip out of the dollar formation, and that can be found in a lot of different playbooks, which I'll put on the screen here. And you can really do it out of many formations, but I'm going to be using dollar. It's definitely meta. You've seen it everywhere, so that's the formation I'm going to be using this out of. So the next thing you're going to want to make sure of is that your coaching adjustments are correct. So you're going to want to hit the right stick in game to go to the coaching adjustment screen. And so you want auto flip off in this case because we're in dollar, which is a symmetrical formation, so you have no need to flip your defense. Alignment should be on baseline. This is really important. You want your defense to line up the same way every time. You'll be able to disguise your coverages better this way. And the last thing you need to take note of is that your zone coverage must be on default. Do not have this on match because certain cover 4s will behave entirely differently. If you put match on, you'll be giving up bombs. It won't be a good time. So make sure you have these settings in correctly. Experiencing is that your safeties line up too high at the snap. So I want to choose a play where my safeties are automatically coming down towards the line of scrimmage so they can stop that seam streak. So in dollar, the play you want to choose, you'll find it a little ways down, is that middle play, double safety go. You'll see the safeties are blitzing in this play, so they'll automatically come down towards the line of scrimmage. I'll show you that in a second. So that's going to be the play that you want to come out in every time in dollar. And from there, you don't have to run that play. You can then audible out to the play you actually want to run. So to keep it simple, we'll just use cover 4 from last time. You want to click LT to get to your audibles and then set one of the audibles as cover 4. That's the play we actually want. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. You choose double safety go, and we'll just go back to the play we were using in trips, and you'll see those safeties move down to the line of scrimmage towards the second level, like the linebacker level of the defense, just to constrain that space and make sure that no seam streaks can fit in there. But I mean, they're still blitzing, so we just want to audible out. So click X and then click, in this case, Y to get to the cover 4. And you'll see some slight movements, but the safeties will stay down, and you are now in the defense that we were in prior, which is cover 4. So, I mean, if I go to fit in the seam streak from earlier, it's going to be a much tougher throw. You'll see it'll get past the flat zone. I'll try to throw it, and there it is. The safety makes a play on the ball. So he's just so much lower towards the line of scrimmage. I promise you, start using this tip. Seam streaks will be no more. Thank you guys for watching.